Ooh, thought I crashed my computer for a second. Good morning, bedbreads and sleepyheads. How is everybody doing today? One moment, please. I need to put my my art glove on. And get myself all sorted out and all ready to go, as it were. Let me put that over there so that I actually have some organization to my layers. First of all, congratulations, Brian, Dorn, and Artificer for first, second, and third, respectively. Hello, Brian. Hello, Dorn. Hello, Pep Thread. Look at this boy with his Zelda tramp stamp Bulbasaur. Hello, Artificer. Hello, Minerva. Hello, Luna D. How is everybody doing today? I hope that everybody is doing well. Well, as long as it wasn't a certain pumpkin eater. Whoa. Whoa. Violence in the chat. It's improved a lot since launch. The crafting system finally got rid of the locks, and getting god rolls from a store is common enough. The paid cosmetic system still sucks. So I'm sorry to hear that, Artificer, but I'm glad it's been going better, because I do remember, as I've mentioned, I think last stream, that there was a friend of mine that definitely was just like, yeah, I love the gameplay, but like, for a while, the crafting system was kind of butts, because it would just put you in just, like you said, into like locks and be like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's all I can do for right now. But good morning, everybody. Hope that everybody had a good weekend. Happy Saturday. Unfortunately, I'm rocking a little bit of a headache today, which is why some of the redeems have been turned off, because I'm like, as much as I appreciate you guys making noise and shenanigans, I also don't want to just sit here with a giant headache and just be like if you've ever seen that, it's one of the, I think it's for like the ibuprofen commercial, like an Advil commercial, where the lady has a headache in the car and her kids are singing the song that never ends, and when she looks back, she sees like the bag of like coffee or chocolate covered coffee beans, so it's like, oh, I literally can't make them be quiet right now because they're full of caffeine. So she's like, oh, I'll roll down.
Yes.
Exactly, Dorn. And then she rolls down her window, but then right as she does, like a school bus full of kids like rolls in beside her, and all of them are singing the song that never ends together. And there's just a moment where she's just like, this is just my day. This is the day that I live. I say as I'm also sipping on my tea. But good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you're doing well. I think I've said that 3 times now, and I just keep forgetting. Sorry, my brain, due to the headache, of course. Also, I feel like my model is not in the right spot. Are you in the right spot? No, you're in the right spot. No, we're reasonable. But I wanted to mention something also. Wait, Brian has said something. Managed to get out to the retro store into somewhat warmer, though still cold weather. Picked up Russian Attack for NES while I was there. Brian, did you end up finding... I think you mentioned that you had like 1 or 2 games that you've been looking for that last time you were unable to find. Did you get a chance to find those? I can't remember for the life of me what they were, but I remember you mentioning that there were 1 or 2 games they were just like, yes, I'm gonna find these one day, dang it. But I wanted to I don't know why I want to talk about this. It's a very small little thing, but it just constantly makes me chuckle for I don't know why. Like, as some of you know, like, I use social media to let people know when I go live, and I make little art pieces for my streams, like for the drawing or for games, etc. And I just post them out there with like a link to the Twitch and the YouTube so that people can get access to them should they want to. And I always just simultaneously, I'm just like, oh, that's nice. And also kind of chuckle when it's like a day later, like stream is long since over. And then all of a sudden I come online again. You know, I wake up, I do my morning routine, I come online and I go check and I have notifications that people have liked my going live message. And I don't know why it makes me chuckle because it's just like, I don't know. It's like it feels like a future pat on the back for going live, but I'm in the future, so I'm like sitting here just like I hope that past me enjoyed these likes. You know, like remember past me. Numbers aren't everything because people will find you eventually. Gosh, dang it. I don't know. I don't know entirely what to think about it. I just like it. And no problem, Brian. You have yourself a good shower. Sorry, my eye has also been bugging me all day for some reason. So I'm just... You're going to be seeing a lot of random moments where I'm just going to go... And then I'll blink once or twice and be like, okay, now I'm ready to keep going. Because as we all know, it's the only way to approach things. Now, we have some drawings to do because the lovely Lady Luna D threw me a couple of gift subs along with just being resubscribed to the channel in general, so I have a couple of drawings to do for her. So that's what we are going to do today. We are going to be drawing. I don't know if I'm going to be getting to all of these, but I'm going to try to get to them at decent pace. So we have the little, and Lunady, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe these are the ones you picked. You picked the Sippy, aka the drink, you picked Smug, and you picked Oh My. I'm pretty sure those are the ones that you picked. I made a note that you specifically said Sippy, Smug, and Sunglasses, which I presume are these three. I hope it's these three, because otherwise I'm going to be drawing, and at one point you're going to be like, hey, that's not what I asked for. What's that about? What's that drawing? I didn't ask for that. And it's like, well, I guess you get a free drawing then. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I did this. All right, and thank you for the reference. I'm going to be a lazy prick about it, and I'm just going to pin them in our DMs instead. Because that's just an easier way. It's like, well, if I need them again and I can't find them in my folders, then we'll do it this way. Yeah. Okay. So, I think we're going to start with the drink. Because you did have Sippy as the first one. Actually, I need to rename my folders a little bit. I'm out here not thinking about how I need to organize stuff, and then like just as stream was about to start, I'm like, well, wait. What if I organize things in a way that it's really easy for me to register what I need to do? There's a way, and I will do it. So now I'm going to do that now. Organization, ladies and gentlemen, it's an important skill to learn. It will save you time and effort in the future. I can't promise that I myself am particularly good at it, but I can try. Gosh dang it, I can try. Shh. I misclicked on my phone. I was trying to look at a message. Shush, phone. Didn't ask for your opinion, my God. But all right, we are going to go ahead and get started. And thank you, Roland. I believe I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Me trying to formulate my own opinions, but instead just responding to,
you can take the crack.
Hello, Avatar. Do you dare accuse me of crack theft? Because if so...
You truly are despicable, brother. I will not trust your lies.
had an epiphany during my dinner making that I was like, wait, I must have the Brother Oates piece. Despicable. I like it. It's such a great scene. And thank you for the head pats, by the way, Lunity. I appreciate that. Okay. Yes, punch your microphone, Will. That is a good idea. That's how we approach these things with violence. How are you, by the way, Avatar? I hope that you're doing well. Late happy birthday. I hope that you had a good birthday. Hope that you had a heckin' good time, as it were. And now we're going to really quickly grab the references that are required for me to be able to do what we're doing. So one moment, please, chat, while I go get those. And that one, and that one. Perfect. All right, we got our reference. We can start drawing. And Nevermore, hello. How are you? Happy weekend. I hope that you're doing well. All right, let me grab, because for this one, we only really need this one as a reference. That should give me most of the information I need. Put you right there so that we have reference. Oh, one of those moments that I wish I had a third small monitor, just specifically to be like, and that's where the reference goes. Unfortunately, not the case. Then we accept that situation and we move on. Instead, we're going to head on over to here, grab ourselves a nice blue, and we start doing our doodle. Let's see. Man, I used to work somewhere that gave us 4 monitors. That's a lot of monitors. God dang. Man, I didn't even do practice warm-ups. That's probably a mistake. Well, we figure out the warm-ups as we go, I suppose. So you have some hair that goes down this way. My drawing could be the warm-up. But that's a long warm-up, Lunity. I'm not saying it's impossible, of course. In fact, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it the warm-up, but also I'm going to try to simplify your hair since it is a chibi. Your character's ears are basically covered, right? Yeah, we don't see your ears. So we'll just make sure that your ears are covered for this. My ears are on top of my... You know what? You're right. I can't believe I would ask such inappropriate questions. In this case, we're going to have your hair go down till there, just for simplicity's sake. I'm so insensitive, honestly. That's what I'm taking away from this. Now, the thing is, I've been chatting with some people about this too, and I realize that I'm having a little bit of an issue with it as well. Where, like, I want to do art streams, despite that I've made commentary in the recent past that I don't want to because I have a very finicky relationship with art, but I want to get better at it. So, you know, the only way out is through, as some might say. Some people would say that. I wouldn't say that, but some people would say that. And the thing that I've been contemplating is like, or that has been entering my mind again, is how to approach being entertaining while doing art. Because there's going to be a lot of times where I'm not going to be able to look at chat. That's just the way the cookie crumbles because, you know, you're doodling, you're drawing, you're trying to get the stuff out there. And I always have this thought of like, well, what can I talk about that's entertaining? And a lot of times the stuff that comes to mind doesn't 100% work because a lot of the topics that I want to talk about are stuff that I want to engage people with. You know, like right now I've been really deep into the thought process of the idea of playing a game on stream that has the potential for people to join it should they have the game. You know, like I guess an example is Haya has her Project Zomboid server that people can join. And like, while I don't really want to have like a Project Zomboid server, I do like the idea of having like a game that people can join or can participate in. The one that's been kind of triggering this thought process for context has been Foxhole. Because Foxhole is this... Hello, Ling, how are you? Because Foxhole is this player-driven, economy, isometric, like kind of semi-World War II simulator. And the game fascinates me to no end. And I'm just at this point where I'm like, would I somehow be able to do... That guy Ruffio, hello, thank you so much for the follow, very much appreciated. I've been sitting here and thinking like, would there be a game out there that I could do that with people? And I suspect no, and like, I'm okay with that. But it still lingers in my mind because the concept of it fascinates me. But that's a lot of things for me where like there are things out there that I'm just like, well, this is just neat and I want to know how to make this work. I don't know if I can make it work, but I love the idea of it at least. Hi, bye, have a good draw. Hi, bye, have a good sleep, Flossie. Thank you so much for the follow, for the lurk, for the follow. Will, you can't just unacknowledge Flossie like that. But please have a good sleep. And Flossie, also thank you for the hydrate. I have tea at the moment. Earl Grey. And I will sippy just for you. Don't tell no one that other people can do that, though. Save your work? Well, thank you very much for the reminder to save my work. apparently the system does not know where to save it to, so that's an interesting thing that I now really quickly need to do. Which means it's probably a good thing that this happened, because otherwise there's a potential that I would have lost this art, and that would have been a shame. There we go. Enjoy tea, I shall! Follow acknowledgement 22 years later. Ugh. Please, I'm just a guy. There we go. That's how we can do this. And then you have chunk, 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 chunk. I'm trying to figure out how that little ribbon works. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, I see the ribbon. The front angle got a little bit confusing, but I see it now. So just for context, we'll do this on a different layer. We'll even add a slightly different blue to it just so it's easier to see. So it's about right here. There. Then we have our little piece. And they're just straight lines, which makes things nice and easy. There we go. There. And then back to the other side. Oh, still on the eraser. But yeah, so that's been an odd thing that's been bouncing around in my head for the last couple days. And I don't quite know what to do about it, honestly. Probably won't do anything about it. It's probably not worth doing anything about, but... because again, it's something that... the fun thing about ADHD, for those who do have ADHD, I'm sure you'll understand what I'm thinking here. What I'm picking up, what I'm throwing down. Is you hit a lot of moments where you're like, oh, that would be cool. And then, like, not even a day later, you're just like, what are you talking about? If somebody asks you about it, it's like, what do you mean? No, I would never do that. Why would you think I would do that? Hold on, we're going to do this like that, just so that I can... we're going to double these up so that they're a little bit thicker over top. No, this ear needs to get fixed. It's not quite there. Yeah, the old really interested in the thing, and then you forget about it a day later. That happens to every single OC I've ever made. I don't even have an OC, so you're already miles ahead of me. Rufio. Or Ruffio? Ruffio? Rufio? Please correct me on the correct one, so that I'm not accidentally spewing false lies into the world. Maybe this is the better option. Yeah, we'll do it this way. There. And then... so that's Rufio, I hope I'm saying correctly. The joys of dyslexia. I realized that's an on me situation. An on me, an on we, one might even say. Let me grab this there. Lunity, you and your complex top. I have a funny joke for that. Are you about to attack me aggressively, Ling? Because if so, I'm prepared. Come at me, bro. I heard you say on me and had a moment of divine precognition that you were going to make an ennui joke. Avatar, it's finally happened. I've done to you, or you've done to me what I've been doing to you. Where I'm like, oh no, this is connected to Avatar. He makes these jokes. No, it'd make more sense if it was like this, wouldn't it? Yeah. Because I'm also dyslexic. All right, I will allow it. I am prepared. Also, if you put it against a mirror, it's a proper word. That's the only reason I realize. Wait, did I? Oh, sorry. I found out my dyslexia really late in life because my mom brought up that I used to write Chinese backwards. Kind of mood. My dyslexia definitely makes me read things backwards. So I feel that. Or rather, I'll catch it sometimes where I'll start, like if I'm trying to write like bean, I'll write need. And then I'll be like, wait, what? No, it's bean, dang it. I have issues with lowercase b and d. Well, there you go. Literally just used it. Bam, done it. Easy peasy. Same brain. Get out of my brain, Ling. It's my space, not yours. No, this is not right. We're going to try that a second time. Because arms are round. It's funny to remember it when I learned about dyslexia. Also, the reason it's funny is that Chinese is made of pictograms. I hope it's pictograms. I hope so. Too bad we're sharing. I don't like it. I don't want it. I never asked for this, gosh dang it. Been ages since I've seen Hook. I don't think I've ever seen Hook, but nobody should be surprised of that, considering. Well, just considering. I don't think there has to be more words than just considering. Whoops. Avatar, I don't understand. If this is a comedic joke that you've displayed, I'm afraid it has fallen on uncultured eyes. Why are you like this? Goodness me. Sorry, I'm yelling at my... There. Unity, why'd you make your setup so complicated? It's funny how not good of a joke it is. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious me. Looking at... Welcome back, Brian. On a related note, it was this week I learned that Disney made a sequel to... Yeah, I know about Return to Neverland. I can't really say much more than that, but I'm aware of Neverland. Or Return to Neverland, rather. Alright, I think we've got Lunity doodled out. Sorry, I also got the frickin' tunes playing at the moment. Oh, Lunity, if there's a specific type of drink cup that you would like, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to try to make it like complementary colors to what you, to your color scheme. All right, let's save once again so that we are not just losing all of this work casually. I don't know about you, but I don't like casually losing a bunch of work. Yeah, okay, we're going to put this just quickly under sketch. Wait, Ling... Have any pictures been shown yet of what Dragon Boy looks like? I know that you know what I'm talking about. And if you say you don't, then you're a liar. No. Shame. Shame. Where's the marketing? Give us the market, dang it. So will I put away the barn animals? Okay. I haven't reached the point where I can get barn animals yet, in the sense of that I haven't purchased them because I just haven't. I haven't gotten that far yet. Would you like to see my production chest? Sure. Let's see how miserable or not miserable that looks. I am prepared. Or maybe I'm not. Is it a mess? Oh, it's not a mess. It's a little bit messy. It could be organized better, I think. Yeah, I'm sticking to my guns, Ling. Get your stuff sorted out. Jeez, why are there feathers in random places when they could all be feathers together? It's following the game's sorting system. Well, then the game is wrong. The game should feel bad. for being so wrong. I take it it's being sorted on a per animal basis rather than category. So it's not like, oh, these are all feathers. This is all, like, how to say it, like hair. This is all, or wool. This is all eggs. This is all this. Will, I'm sticking to my guns. Will gun emoji intensifies. Look, I gotta stick to my guns, Brian. If I'm not doing it, how can I justify myself? You know? You gotta stick true to your beliefs, to your convictions. The only one I super organize are seeds. Well, that one I understand. You don't want your, like, watermelon seeds in, like, your fall. I presume that watermelon is not a fall seed. But maybe I'm wrong. Goodness me, I am not getting my pressure sensitivity on right now. I'm doing it rather poorly, at least. But no, that one I understand, Ling. Honestly, I would hope that that's what you're doing. Not copy. I want you in the folder, please, so I can reduce that a little bit. Because if you didn't, I at that point would just call you a frickin' psycho. A sicko, even. PC uses 90% even though I don't have any tabs open. Artificer, are you farming crypto over there? You can tell us. You're amongst friends. I'm kidding. I hope that it's just a program in the background that you didn't realize was on that's just doing an update or something. There's the bow. We're going to be drawing this frickin' thing all over the place. It's going to get weird. Maybe if I actually follow the lines that I drew, this would turn out a little bit better. That would be CPU. Look here, Avatar. Look here. Look. Grab by collar, lift off feet. Look here.
You truly are despicable, brother. I will not trust your lies.
And by that I mean, you're right, but shut up. Why are you calling me out like this? I get it. I'm dumb. I don't have feet. Yeah, I recognize the mistake of that statement when I said it, all right? But at that point, I committed to the bit. One might even say I stuck to the script. Background programs doing updates are really annoying. Everything lags when that happens. Absolutely, Brian. So lift off tail, then it would be a good lift. Truth. Eva just have to freaking lift up the God, I don't even know how many feet of tail behind Avatar, just being like, yeah, like just have to like basically do like a semi-suplex in order to be like, there we go. Doesn't count. I don't care if the freaking tip of your tail is touching the ground. You can't support yourself on that. The only thing more cringe than face cam zoom. Trying to say something to me right now, Herb? Trying to say something? Didn't think so. How are you, Herb? I hope that you're doing well. You have to get on a ladder for that. Brian, no faith in me. Jeez. Let's see if a reset helps with things. Be back in a minute or so. No problem, Artificer. I realize that I'm yelling at someone who's not here at the moment, but I'm going to do it anyway. Actually, hold on. I need to do something really quickly. This is very unimportant, but here we go. I'm good. What are we drawing? We are drawing Lunity, Mr. Herb. We're going to be drawing her like this. And welcome back, Artificer. Man, that was fast. Maybe I just missed it. Maybe I just missed when you left, but that was pretty fast. We're going to be drawing her like this, and like this. In all the poses. And me just out here looking at Lunity's design like, oh lordy. And here's the one. And decent enough angles, but not. Bam, there we go. And we can extend the hair a little bit, right? Just to give it that nice little sharpness. Bam. Right, isn't Lunity being roasted last stream for something? Was she? Oh, I don't remember my streams, so maybe, who knows? Someone throwing martial art kick, for instance, especially if you draw in perspective. I don't know. I don't remember. Look, I don't remember. Oh, that's right. Because last stream we were playing a Hollywood Animal. And Lunity, the actress, happened to be a bit of a little bit of a bitch. Shh, tell no one. You didn't hear that from me, though, just to be clear. If you say that you heard that from me, I'll deny it. Legasp, it happened. I'm sorry, Lunity. There's nothing else I can really say about it. Your character was very unpleasant. Will, why are you doing it this way? Because I did it a bunch of times last time and it seemed to work relatively well, so I'm going to keep doing it. Oh wait, I'm doing this with a small brush, which I can't be doing because otherwise the line consistency is going to be really bad. Well, we'll just do it this way. There. Perfect. That can be thinned, even though it doesn't really need to be. Like, this whole thing doesn't really matter because the color is within inside of it, but I need to do it for my own sakes. For my own mental brains. All right. We got the first half of the hair done. Well, about a third of the hair done. Lots more to do, but surprisingly good progress. Been going at it for not quite an hour, and we're already this far. No complaints from me. Boom. Boom. Oh no, I like that sharp hair point for some reason. Whether it's really that valuable or not, that's the personal preference. It's almost like it's a style thing or something. Hand? Gonna need you to work with me here. All right? I saw you draw that line incorrectly that many times. Let's do it right this time. What is this wobble that's happening there? There we go. Have I been wobbling like this the whole time? Or am I just... I don't think I've been wobbling this much the whole time. I think most of the lines have been really good. And then just this one for some reason. Just being a little shit. Or should I say...
You little shit.
And then it just goes. Now there's no... Why? Why, hand? Why? Yeah, well, the end of the day, as long as we got it working, that's the important part. Me just like, no, we're not doing this negativity today. We're just gonna get our art done. Definitely a struggle. That has been an adventure for the last couple of months. Of just the like, I mean, technically for the last couple of years. Just trying to be like, no, don't let the frickin' random negative thought win. Stop. Like, at the end of the day, you're not going to improve if you're going to let that eat up your brain. Just do the thing. Just keep going. It's like, all right, let's keep going then. Don't know how suddenly it managed to get down to there, but... just keep swimming. Is that a Nemo reference? Ms. Lunity? You know, Nemo by the famous band Nightwish. War flashbacks. What's wrong, Ling? What's wrong? That song is so old now. It is. How old is it, actually? Nemo by Nightwish. Nemo was the ninth or the eighth single from the album Once, which was 2004. Oh, how does that song go again? This is me for forever. One of the lost ones. The one without a name, without an honest heart as compass. Unfortunately, that's the only lyrics that I remember because I don't remember the next part. Nope, I need to go find the lyrics because I'm going to get upsetty spaghetti otherwise. Oh, that's right. This is me. For forever, one without a name. These lines, the last endeavor to find the missing
Here comes
lifeline.
Tisan. Here comes Tisan and IC. It's alright. Little darling. It's been a long, cold, lonely winter.
Sir, please!
Little darling. It feels like years since it's been here. Here comes Tisan. Here comes Tisan and
How
IC.
dare!
It's alright.
The one time I decide to sing on stream and you rudely interrupt me. Rudely. Rudely. Bison. Oh, of course. Followed then by, I believe that's still Bison, isn't it? The yes, yes. Pretty sure that's him as well, but from the animated series rather than the live action. See, I know things sometimes. Only sometimes, though. Where's my reference again? Give me that ear reference. Oi, don't you be drawing past the line now.
You little shit.
Me talking at me. Little did you know, chat, I can use these against myself too. They're not just for you, they are also for me. No, I think this works just fine, actually. Ling, I'm sorry I've given you PTSD when it comes to age. Well, we're gonna have to do this here then too, aren't we? There. Oh, we'll have to do that all along the thing as well. All along the watchtower, as it were. Also, again, Lunady, because I don't think you got that message, I need you to, if you have a particular type of drink that you would like, or cup, I need you to send me what that looks like. If you did already message me that, then or respond to that, then my apologies, I missed it. I'm just trying to get as much of the line art done before ads show up, which is not a long time, actually. Oh, which is literally not a long time. All right, we gotta take a tiny little break, everybody. If you guys can, they're able to. Hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself some drink. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. And we're back. Hello, Scotty. And I'm sorry, OG Lincoln Park? Why would you say that to me, Ling? Also, Rain, I don't know if you can hear me right now, but you're a monster. Because it's not... you're right. You know what? You're right. Oh, you're right. End of an era. A different time, a different place. Rain just laughed. Look here, bucko. Look here.
You little shit.
There. I fumbled the button push, my bad. Rain out here like you're all old lol. And I come back like...
You truly are despicable, brother. I will not trust your lies.
So wait, did the freaking ads not run when I told them to? God dang it, of course. Stupid Twitch not doing what it's told. Well, whatever. Then I apologize to the people who are currently in ads. I'm going to keep going, but I'm bitter that it didn't register my click. And hey, Dill Pickle, hope that you're doing well. Happy weekend. Now you got frickin' Nightwish in my brain. Ling. That's not true. I can't say nothing. That's my fault. I brought up Nightwish. Ling just enforced the thought process with the battle, so with the frickin' war flashbacks. Alright, let's get there. Also, Ling, if he happens to be there, could you give him a slug on the shoulder and call him old then? Please and thank you. And also, can you please, for the love of God, call him...
You little shit.
Hey, Spencer, how's it going? I've been told the 3 Days Grace original singer that was replaced went back. Wait, like he... First of all, I didn't know that the original singer was replaced and that they're also back now. I'm learning a lot of things today, and I don't know if I'm happy about learning any of them. The original had to get throat surgery and had to rest, but they just replaced him and he went back for a song last month, apparently. Oh, okay, well, I mean, I feel like to some degree I can understand the just like, hey, man, you're going to probably be gone for a long time, and we kind of want to keep going. Time comes for everyone eventually. Look here.
You little shit.
Look here, you son of a box of cookies, you. I won't be tolerating your shenanigans right now. You come in here like a prophet and I say...
You truly are despicable, brother. I will not trust your lies.
Also, 2 albums. I mean, I could... In that case, I totally get, like, hey, maybe we should... Maybe we should let him rest and just kind of keep going. Yesterday, I caught a pair of crackheads trying to steal scrap wire from the junk site. Spencer, my immediate visual is you holding them by, like, the back of their collar and being like, well, what do we have here? And they're just like, I wasn't doing nothing. And you're just like, get on out of here. And you walk to, like, the edge of the job site, which obviously has some sort of a fencing or wall around it. And you just, one by one, toss them forward and kick them in the butt. And they're just laying there like, no, I'll be back, you know. And you're like, and I'll be waiting for you. Didn't that happen like a decade ago? I don't know, Avatar. I don't keep track of bands and stuff. I just get told, hey, this one band is has an album out. And I'm like, oh, I'll listen to that in like 4 years. If I'm really attentive, that month, maybe. He'll be the side man since the front man is still the new guy. Interesting. Wonder how the fans are going to react to that. Being like, bring back the original. I don't know the name of the original singer, so I can't be like, bring back Jeffrey. We miss Jeffrey. It's a Canadian band, so I assume that you would know that in your info. Look here, Avatar. I have a friend who despises the Tragically Hip. Specifically because of the fact that, like, everywhere, both in Canada and in other places, it's just like, well, you like the Tragically Hip, right? Because you're Canadian. And he's just like, I hate the Tragically Hip specifically because of that stereotype. I will not be, like, forced into it. To hell with those who think otherwise. And that's how I feel right now. Just, why didn't you know that? Wasn't it in the itinerary for the year? And it's just like...
You little shit.
I'm very glad that I grabbed that, by the way. It's too good. When I grabbed the you little shit, there's a part of me that's just like, does that officially... does that officially mean that I have to fully transition to you guys being the bratty breads because you're all...
You little shit.
Fuck the Tragically Hip. I hate them because their music sucks. Boo. I enjoy some of their songs. I like New Orleans. Oh, what is that one song? What is their one song? Dang it. Hold on. I gotta go find Tragically Hip music for a second. Sorry, New Orleans is sinking. Grace 2, Little Bones. I think those are the big ones that I know. And by know, I mean I like. Yeah, I think those are the big ones. Specifically Grace 2. And I'm not sure why I like Grace 2 so much, but... I'm just a gremlin and just and got fed after midnight. I would say that means you need to get sprayed by a spray bottle, but if I know the gremlin lore, that is the thing that you shouldn't do. If you start calling us bratty breads, you deserve everything that happens. True. True. I'm going to use this one because I never know how to use it because there's no easy way to transition into this particular sound bit, but...
So ace that she doesn't understand the question and wishes everyone would just stop asking.
I just wanted to use it. I just don't know where to... How do I make that sound clip work? You know? In what scenario am I like, ah, yes, the perfect response? Like, I mean...
You little shit.
Works for about 30% of the messages that I get from you guys. Works in literally any scenario. No difficulties whatsoever. Like, there's a lot in here that work just kind of on their own, no matter what. And then there's a couple that are, like, a little bit more situational. And then there's that one. I want it because I think it's funny. But I have no idea how to put the conversation into a situation where that audio will function in any way, shape, or form. It will take a greater man than I to figure out such things. And I hope one day they come into existence. And do so. Also, if anybody knows what that audio was actually from, good on ya. Little thumbs up. Just a little nod. What I need to do as well is I need to put in one extra audio clip that is only here for when a certain somebody comes in. And I'm going to be like, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to play this for you. Oh, wait. I know exactly what the audio would be. 1 second. I'm just going to have to find the audio really quickly, and then the one who I'm referring to will understand exactly what I'm talking about. Tee hee hee hee. Hee hee hee. A hee. One moment. Oh, God, where am I going to find this? Ah. Is this the audio I'm looking for? I found it. I hope everybody is ready for this. And that it comes across well as well. That's the audio that I should get next. And just have it play whenever a certain somebody comes in. Oh no, other people know it. Damn it. They're everywhere. You goddamn northern lion weirdos. Don't worry about it, Lunity. I know that the person who I'm harassing right now knows that I'm specifically targeting them, but unfortunately it's backfiring on me. So perhaps it was I who was the fool. Well done to those who have defeated me. Stunlock immunity. Yeah, I'm ready to be... I'm here to ready to frickin' drop palms. And then it's like... Everyone's just like, I like that clip. And I'm just like...
None of this makes any sense. And frankly, none of this makes any sense.
That's how I feel right now. There's that, and then there's a mix of...
You know the year it went defunct. Why do you want it?
Not quite, but on point. Hello, Rival, and you are correct. I am, in fact, on the right layer. I'm going to be adjusting this line soon enough, but still. Maybe I'll never adjust this line because I won't even be able to make it. And thank you for reminding me to save my work, Dill Pickle. Much appreciated. No. No. Alright, that's sliced off so that we can do that properly. Let's just do the arm things first. That makes more sense to me. Actually, no. The top parts will make more sense to start with, since I'm right here already anyway. Here's where I learned that Avatar is not even here right now. He doesn't know that I'm sitting here trying to sass him. Then half of chat is on his side. And I'm just being defeated. Crushed. Only half. Yep. Unless you too are aware of who Northern Lion is, Rival. In which case, then, I think the number actually goes up. I don't know how many people are watching at the moment, but that would be a fair... I think that's basically... That's would be a tiny bit over half at that point. I don't want to see how many people are watching. I don't want to watch the numbers. The numbers are bad. They do bad things to my psyche, and therefore I don't look at them. Alright, let's get this boy. Speaking of raid boss, Snappa, when do we get to see a Snappa stream? When does the famous Snappa start? I was there when he was less bald than Isaac. I didn't know that he was ever not bald, so you have given me secret lore that I didn't even know about when I upgrade my router/modem. Is that soon? Is that soon? No. I'm so glad I set up the little camera shifts. I'm content with this ability. Lang. Make Snappa fix his router. Lag. Lang's just like, Will Staffu, I'm trying to play my video game. Threaten him with a model and everything. What more can I do? All right, you know what? Fair point. I retract my statement. That is about as far as you can go. That's the most you can do. Ord. Hello, Pavlov. I don't know what Ord means. Unless you're saying bored. Because you're secretly a frickin'... You're part of the Generation Z. And there's not enough things on screen to keep your attention right now. In which case... Don't you have some kind of high school paper to do? Don't you have high school to be part of? I don't know how old Zoomers are at this point. I think they're young adults. Question mark. Art. Ard. Ord. It's actually... It's art. Ort. And that's the full transition. It doesn't go further than that. Subway surfers. No subway surfers for you, Snappa. Not until you get your router fixed. Yeah, that's right. Now we've got it.
You little shit.
Will make us under 18 so he can insta-ban, right? Everyone ban. Almost all of the people in their 20s are Gen Z. Avatar, did you... that's anti-disestablishmentarianism. Nice try, Pavlov. Reverse Uno at you. I didn't even have to read the frickin' thing. I knew what it was. Going full JoJo over here. Got my arms out like, oh, you're approaching me. Also, Avatar, were you not here when I was attempting to harass you? Did my harassment fall on deaf ears? If so, you have to legally tell me so that I can be sad about it. Probably. I'm working out. All right, we got to try again then. We need this one audio to make sure that we need this one piece of audio whenever somebody specific comes into my stream. Let me go find it. There it is. Three, two, one. That's going to be the new. That's gonna be the new.
You little shit.
Just for you. Then unfortunately, a lot of people in chat suddenly were just like, "But that's funny though." And I'm like, "Dang it! There's more of them." What are these people doing in my chat? Monsters. Well, you know what, Rival? Sometimes you need to do that for the psychological warfare. You know what I mean? Like, they're sitting there. They can tell. Their ears are burning. They know that I'm talking about them. They just don't know what I'm saying. It's part of the mental game. Is better known than you think. I know, and I just don't realize until it's brought up, and then I'm just sitting there like, hold on, there's a very specific line that I need right now. I have to mute this again because it's a very particular part of a song. This is going to take me way too long. Oh, what is it again? Devil Wears Prada Zombie EP. It should be the first song from the Zombie EP. There it is. There's going to be a little bit of screaming, by the way, because it's metal, but me out here realizing that everybody, a Northern Lion fan, like, had to be done. I was just going to leave it at the, oh my god, they're everywhere, but then the run afterwards was just like, wait, no, that actually fits. Let's go with that. Head begs furiously, hell yeah. Herb knows what's up. I don't know if you know that particular EP, by the way, Herb. That's Devil Wears Prada, and it's called the Zombie EP. So I think it's 5 songs. It's pretty solid. It captures kind of the zombie apocalypse feel kind of good. In like a very like, oh, it's bleak and awful. I'll check it out. Hell yeah, Herb. I hope you enjoy it. It's like, it's an old one. I think that's like late 2000s, maybe mid 2000s. And I'm not sure how to even read that, Scotty. I'm sorry. I'm not clever enough. Zombie EP Devil Wears Prada. When did it come out? Oh, literally 2010. Okay, so yeah. 2010 on the dot. August. When you quickly check to make sure you're still watching the people that you want to support, and all of a sudden there's a new name that you don't recognize, and it's like, oh dear. Who are you? What are you doing on my timeline? It means Tigers of the North. But what's the reference specifically, Scotty? I don't follow the thought process because I'm not, in fact, a clever man. Much as you wish to assume of me. I am, in fact, not at all a clever man. Like Northern Tiger. Oh! Scotty!
You little shit.
This is how I feel right now. I need to express my emotions through sound redeems.
You truly are despicable, brother. I will not trust your lies.
I hope and pray from the bottom of my heart that Scotty is sitting at his computer cackling right now. Like, just like, I got him, I fucking got him so good. I want that so badly. Like, for just no real reason to it, but I just enjoy the visual. That's funnier if you get the reference. I'm sorry, I don't get the reference, and I apologize wholeheartedly for my ignorance on the topic. My shameful lack of understanding. It's okay. No one can know all the bands. It's a band? I thought that this was a Northern Lion reference. I was kind of in the same boat as Avatar once he was starting to talk about it. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. Well played. Unless this is like a quadra-layer situation. And thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Or the hydrate and the save work. I'm very good at this. And also, hello. Oh, goodness. How am I going to say this? CMD. Oh, goodness. I'm sorry. My brain is not going to be able to read that unless it's supposed to be Zender. In which case, hello, hello. Thank you so much for stopping by. Look, dyslexia is a hell of a drug. That's all that I can say. Yep, you got it. Yes! Yes! Crushing it. How are you, by the way? I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm just realizing how awful this actually looks. This needs to be a lot rounder. And this needs to be a lot rounder. So it doesn't look like it just juts out randomly. Put some respect on the title. CM Dr. Zender. Is that what you wanted? I don't know what CM stands for, unfortunately, so. Well, now I gotta Google. I'm sorry, Scotty. It wasn't supposed to be this way. Just winding down with some tea. Hey, cheers, dude. 1 second. I have also got tea, so to you. What you drinking? Did you see them? Did I see what? What did I see? Oh, Commander. Hold on, I'm gonna go lay on my desk for a second, just in pure end me energy. Hitting the button.
Fuck you.
But also. Just being murdered over here. Can you see Scotty? Scotty, you gosh darn SOB you. I'm getting elbow dropped by chat today. My goodness. Or should I say,
You little shit.
chamomile and honey tea. Ooh, that sounds delightful. I am rocking just plain Earl Grey at the moment. Just a nice bitterness to just enjoy sipping on. Though don't mind me if I'm just mildly jealous of the chamomile and honey. And then we will rotate this down to there. And rotate this down to there. Wonderful. Is it perfect? Probably not, but I am hoping to get this one done in one stream. That's the aim, at least. It helps ease the jitters and brain goblins. You're not wrong. I need to pick up some new chamomile. I don't have any anymore. I'm down to Earl Grey and peppermint. Me out here like Starbarians be like, it's horrible! I'm running out of tea! Tip of the cap to anybody who knows Starbarians, by the way. There. And we give this its layer. Remove a little bit bit of the edge just so that it's not lined up perfectly. All right, we got those, we got the rings, and we got the things on that side, and then we are basically set to start doing the coloring. So it looks like we'll probably get this done in about 3.5, 4 hours. Not bad. I'm all right with that. Always forget how, like, not complex Lunity's model is, but how busy's also not the right word. There's a lot of pieces. And I'm feeling that right now where it's like, oh, that's right. There's the armbands. Or like the cloth strips that are woven along her arms. The armbands are relatively new, I know, but I've seen them before, and it just didn't register like, oh yeah, that's actually going to be a little bit of extra to make sure that that looks good. Not a complaint, more just like a, oh yeah, actually in hindsight that makes sense that that would add a little bit extra to the doodles. There. And then we go for the wrist. Boom. I'll never let them ban my arms. I have the right to bear. Scotty, I swear to goodness.
You little shit.
You're a menace today. A menace. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I'm not sitting as properly as I could be. God, I hope the microphone's picking all of those pops up. I doubt it, but I can hope. Okay, then we need the reference for the actual rings. I will not forgive you for that. Poor Avatar. Makes a piece of art, it's immediately out of date. Just pure cruelty. No, that doesn't make sense where it is. It should be more like here. One. And this one's just a straight casual ring. Give me your lunar. Yeah, I know. It was a sadness lesson. I was going to be a design for a while. I mean, it's funny, but I feel bad for Avatar. He was just trying his best. And then the old boy was strucken down. That one I'm just actually going to draw afterwards because that's just really complicated for no reason. We'll do that later. So, let's see what happens when we do this. That looks right to me. Let's do a quick save. And we're gonna do my usual. Go for 2. Go in. We'll have to go extra on these because that's going to be a pain in the ass. Go into the different layer. Yeah, I figured. I have to make sure that those are all looking okay. Oh, and we have to make sure that's okay. All right, there's going to be a lot of little fixes here. Yeah, the line art did not have to be... That line art didn't have to be there. That didn't have to... Oh, it did have to be there. That's right. But this doesn't have to be here. No raisin at all. No raisin. But they are, luckily, they were there for a raisin. And I just couldn't figure out why. For a hot second, and then I remembered. Now I'm being quiet again. Gosh dang it. Nope, we're just going straight back to the one topic because it's still in my brain. I don't know how you would do, you approach like a, how to say, like a community situation like that. There's just so much dedication to it. Yes, I'm back on the foxhole specifically because again, that brain's got, or my brain's kind of clinging on to that because it's got such a cool potentialness to it. And that just eats away at my little noggin. It's like, oh, well, this would be cool, wouldn't it? And it's like, yeah, probably would, but how do you even go about organizing that? And then there's like a whole lot of other communication between other things. And because like, again, like Foxhole is like this very large community-based thing. And I don't want to be somebody who's accidentally causing problems for other people. Where they're just like, what is happening here? Why is this a thing? And it's just like, I'm sorry. I didn't know that I was stepping on anybody's toes here. I just wanted to have my community come out and participate in some battles. Because I thought that that would be funny. Or fun, if nothing else. And it's just like, well, you're not welcome here. And it's like, I'm sorry. I didn't even remember drawing this. Get out of here. Not that it really mattered, which is probably why I left it, but... Alright, now we scan the other areas. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay, that's okay. That's okay, that's okay, that's not okay. And just the incredible social anxiousness of that to begin with for me, where it's just like the organizing, the planning, the execution itself, etc. I don't know. I like the idea of doing things with the community, but as soon as I start thinking about any of the logistics, it's just like immediately mentally paralyzing. Like, oh God, I already don't have time in the day to do most things that I want / need to do. Do I really want to put this on my plate as well? Ugh. So instead, I will likely just sit back and watch and be like, look at how cool this is. This is neat. All right. That should be that. So I can hide the sketches. I can unhide this. All right, there you go, Lunity. There's the flat, non-colored version of it. Now, we got to get to the colors. Which shouldn't actually be that hard. A lot of just copy pasting to start with. Just slap colors down so that we have something to work with. It should be classified as base. I was expecting that to do that for everything. Just there. Nice, easy start. We'll have to put more effort into it afterwards, but for now we're just going to go for like the simplistic. There. And then for the hair and ears, yeah, I want to get the basic stuff set up so that when we come back in a little bit, because ads are coming up relatively soon, we can just jump back into it. So we'll start with actually, I'm just realizing that this line should actually go further, because I wanted this part cut off so that I can more easily do the coloring. Boop. Boop. Check the edges. Boop. Boop. And these are almost white. Bow is a red. Liking the colors so far. Well, thank you, Brian. Oh, let's not do it that way. So far, so good. The armbands are still mostly correct. The top is not, because that's more of a kind of a blood wine red. Same with this. Which I see there was another spot that I missed. Whoopsie doodles. I'll have to get on that real quick. No, let's not overextend. Boop. All right, there we go. No more of the little pinched areas. Actually, about to say, probably need to dig into those little avenues there. And then we need to go here and grab the basic ring colors, which are all basically a variant of silver, but we'll expand on them after we put the basics down. Oh, I'm in the eraser mode? No. Ah, I see. Grab, return. The lightest touch, just so that we don't have these little spots, which I saw over here as well, which we don't like and we don't want. A little over the edge. And then a little bit not over the edge. And then also we get to see some of the lines that we didn't quite catch. Me, gremlin, sitting for a second. Trying to make sure all the stuff is on point. And then, of course, the collar needs to be a different version of red. That's gray, because that's not what we're doing here. There we go. Super basic base colors. We don't have the ears completely done yet in terms of their colors because they actually have a multitude of colors, but that part we'll get to momentarily. Give me 1 second because, oh, my eyes are feeling dry at the moment. The life that we live today. Ugh. There we go. The armbands look more like strings. They're string-esque, I think, to some degree, Brian. They're like bound fabric. And I'm realizing as well that this also needed the silver. Well, I still haven't quite gotten it all. I still see a couple of pixels that need some attention. Tisk, tisk, goodness gracious. There. Don't even know if this is super important because I don't think you'll actually see it from this distance, but it's like, I know it's there. You know what I mean? I'll just know And I won't be able to live with myself, knowing that I just let that be. Not allowed. Can't be done. There. And then the rest of the ear is going to require more of a brushing effect, which we'll do in a bit. And the eyebrows still need to be done. Weird. I don't know where that's from. Is that on the base layer? If so, I'm going to have to go and fix that. But there you go. There's the super basic colors. Super duper basic colors. We still have to do the red tips. We need to give shading. We need to still do the, how to say it, like the glowing part on the part that's just below the clavicle. We need to do the ears still. We need to give the makeup. We need to give more detail to the eyes. We need to give the lips. We need to do a little bit more detail on the, how to say it, on the rings. There we go. Got there eventually. And then we just need to do little touch-ups here and there. But I think we can get this done in the next hour or two, hopefully. And hello, Brick Muppet. How are you? So something about the cannibal shape. Oh yeah, we also need to do the drink. That is fair. I haven't gotten to the drink part yet. And hello, Brick Muppet. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Always nice to see you. I think you said boba tea. If you can send me a reference during the break, Lunity, if you have a moment, I will try and make the drink look very boba tea-esque to the best of my abilities, at least. You are what you eat, Sonic.
You little shit.
Worried about Soylent Brown, but otherwise fine. Brick Muppet, no. Let Lunity live the life that she wants. But also we have, unfortunately, ads coming in. We have to pay the server toll, as it were. So we need to take a quick little 3-minute break if you guys can and are able to. We hope that you get up and stretch. Grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back a little bit more than 3 minutes because I'm feeling a little bit of a desire for a snack. So I'm going to be a tiny bit longer. So you guys also have extra time to take care of yourself. So you better be using that time, gosh dang it. Now I'm looking at all of you. Best be using that time to take care of yourselves. So, I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Boo! Startled you, didn't I? Dang it, body, stop burping. Stupid salads. Making me burp and stuff. Just absolute shameful behavior, quite frankly. But welcome back, everybody. I hope that you guys took the time to take care of yourselves, refilled your waters, got yourself some tea, had a snack, and hopefully something tasty on top of that. And thank you very much, Dill Pickle. I appreciate that. No, stop it. Oh, please don't do that, Sync. Okay, I think it stopped. I think it's being nice. All right. We're back in it. We have a list of things to do. Not particularly difficult, honestly, but just need to do them. So to start with, let's save, because we all know how that potentially goes sometimes. All right, so this is going to be the part where we add some extras to things. So in this case, we'll be adding actually, wait, I can just do this. Blur tool, and we soften it along the edges. And then we do the same thing on the other side. Really hard in the center, not so hard on the sides. And we go back to our blur and we blur it together. About to say we don't want to blur it too close to the edge though, because otherwise we just end up taking away the whole purpose of what we were doing. There we go. Now we've got the ear effect to it, so that's a little bit more. How it should be. We need to get the sharp reds for the hair tips. Not for all the hair tips, but for some of them. Where we get a nice sharp. I'm not on the right thing, am I? Nope, I'm not. Lol. And then we once again grab the blur. We soften them into the hair itself. Theoretically, we could also grab the fingertip tool, and we could do it that way. Blur it into the rest of the hair. But I think in this case, we're just gonna use the blur tool. Just to softly blend it in. Does it work perfectly? Maybe not, but it does what we're hoping for. You get the general effect that we're aiming. Alright, so for the hair, we got the red points. I'm gonna actually soften this one out altogether because he's just a little bit too bright. There we go. We need the drawings on the chest, which will, I think we need to actually do that on its own layer. Can't see it super well, unfortunately, so I'm just gonna try my oh, this should actually be here. Yeah. Well, I'll do them regardless so that I that's too far, actually. Hello, not the big boss. How are you? If we do this, and then we put a Gaussian blur on it, just lightly, so it's got more of a glow effect to it. Well, actually, it'd be better if we make a second one. Put that one underneath. Give it the Gaussian blur. There, that gives it the glow effect. Doing good, doing laundry. And a PC refresh. Well, good luck with the laundry. Good luck with the PC refresh. And also, happy weekend. I hope that you're having a good weekend so far. And then we go back up to here, because now we need to go and figure out the rings. Because the rings on this side need a soft, almost bluish silveriness to them. Happy weekend, meh. It's too cold to be good at the moment. What? But it's so nice. You crazy man. It's going to get colder, at least for us. We're going to get hit by like a high of -14 in a couple of days. It's going to be an adventure. Hopefully would be more tolerable tomorrow when I can go ice skate. Can go ice skating in the canal. No, sorry, not the big boss. That's my new canon. You ice skate in the canal like an absolute legend. It's just an incredible visual to start with. And I don't think I can escape that visual, and I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me. Oh yeah, and the other thing that we need to draw, which is actually on the hand, right? Just gonna draw that. That should be all right. Okay, so we did that. 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 I would be the boss if I could skate in the canal. Well, the way that I'm seeing it, not the big boss, is you're doing ice skating, but you're skating on the opposite side of the ice. Like you're upside down in the canal, but you're still skating. That's where my visual is right now. Just like, well, that's just incredible. Yes. I figured that was a thing that I would need to deal with. Maybe I should have selected both of them. Maybe that would have been a good idea. So that I could work on both at the same time. That's a little bit of a lopsided star, isn't it? Let's try that again. Let's do that from scratch. Your surface skating humans, I am the superior skater. I can skate in the lesser ideal surface of the ice. Exactly. See, you get it. I'm starting to think I'm just not good at drawing stars. Let's do it the opposite. Let's do it a different way. There we go. Just casually pentagram it up, you know, no big deal. I use a stamp for that. I think I goofed the star. I think it was sitting nicely and then I overworked it. There. No, I can see the incorrectness. No. There. Is that Lunity? It is! I think you are a superstar at drawing, Will. Scotty, you...
You little shit.
Fight me in the streets. No. 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 Almost. Dolly Ash, hello, welcome back. I hope that you're having a great weekend so far. There, and then we select. Right, we can't technically select the inside, but we can. If we really want to, we can. We go like so. We go like so. We just ever so slightly. Oh no, it looks like terrible actually. Bah! Bah, I say. I'm sorry. There we go. And this one needs to be a tiny bit bigger. Oh, I'm just realizing. Ugh, that's irritating, actually. Should be this one then, right? Oh, that's way worse. Nope. Can you see it? I can see it. Ah, that's so frustrating. Why did I do that? Hello, Trujan. How are you? I am trust. I'm not 100% sure what that means, Dolly Ash, but I hope that means you're doing well. Trujan, when is the next thingy that you were telling me about happening? Good as always. Hell yeah, brother. Is it not? I mean, Dolly, you're the one who's like, I'm not gonna get that. Look, I'm just reading your username. Like, I don't really know what you want from me here. If you don't want me to say that name, then use a different account or tell me what. Like, tell me what you'd rather have. What you would rather have me call you. Don't really know what else I can do here. But yeah, Trujan, when's the next thingamathing? You know the thingamathing. I know you know. And if you don't know, that's very understandable because I'm not really saying much right now. Ugh, that's terrible. I can do Jess. Hello, Jess. I hope that you're having a good weekend so far. Currently waiting for waifu to play some Fortnite. I don't know what the thing is. The war. Trujan. The war. When does it happen? I hear Miku is on store right now. Yeah, apparently Miku has some kind of crazy attack thingy. Nien was just showing it off on her Twitter earlier, and I didn't fully understand it as somebody who doesn't really play the Fortnites. I'm just like, absolutely. The 19th. Oh, so it starts tomorrow already. Well, dang. Now the big question of, do I want to make the mistake of going down that road? I shouldn't. There we go. Just spending a casual like 15 minutes on the eyes just for 2 stars. I'm doing fine. I'm doing all right. I found out it's much cheaper to build and oh yeah, there's 2 different factions, isn't there? Trujan. What are the benefits to either? How did you do that? Which thing in specific, Dill Pickle? I've done a fair number of things, so... I think that hair strand is too... Yeah. I can make it work. We just need to soften it up a little bit. There. And then apparently we need to remove that. There we go. Now it's a nicer strand of hair. They did Miku dirty in Fortnite, did they? Again, I unfortunately don't know anything about Fortnite, but I would not be shocked whatsoever about such things. Nothing special about that, nothing special about that. Okay, I think I can move on to this. What was this again? That was that, which we can also just have this. Should have it on a different layer, actually. I know how that's going to go otherwise. Me not knowing anything about how makeup works. how to lipstick even? I'm gonna guess that's kind of okay, question mark. Use my other account because they're all for my fan dub projects. I don't see why you couldn't use the other account though. Unless I'm misunderstanding you specifically, Jess. You erase straight lines on the star using a round brush. Yeah, so the way that I'm doing it, just for context, is I grab my eraser tool. So for context, and just what you do is you click on a spot that you want to start at, and then you hold shift. And it will draw a line, or it will erase a line in that particular way. And all you just have to do is click again. And then from there, that's also your new point. So it's a really nice way if you want really sharp edges, like so. Which honestly doesn't actually look that bad. Let's keep that. But yeah, shift button is your best friend in that regard. They have different gear. Our SKS does more damage. They have more ammo, some differences in vehicles, but honestly, I can't tell you that past that as I strike. Strikingly, only know our vehicles and not even the super late game stuff. Fair enough. I still appreciate you giving me that stuff. Because it has like project names. Well, whatever you got to do to keep yourself safe at the end of the day. Okay, so if I'm seeing this correctly, I'm not gonna lie, I might have to say no to the eye makeup because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this any justice. What program is this? Oh, I'm using Clip Studio Paint. What do you think about the TikTok ban? I have no opinions on it, honestly. I think they banned it, Will. Well, I believe it's not banned yet, and now some peeps are thinking about not. The eyelash line is thick enough. I don't think you need extra. Ugh, but then I have to work with the actual... that could potentially cause...
Welcome.
Empty Noggin, hello. Thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. I don't know if I can justify the what, that? I think that looks awful personally, but Mr. Beast might buy it though. Again, I have no real opinions on it. Or at least none that I'm willing to share specifically. It's happening. It is what it is. That's kind of where I'm at. As someone who doesn't use TikTok at all, I am to some degree indifferent. You can leave it out then. But I want to figure out how to make it work. And have a good night, Brian. Thanks so much for stopping by. Oh, you were here for a long time, my dude. Have a good sleep. Also, have a great 3-day weekend. Enjoy. I've been in land on the 19th, the day of the war. It was foretold, Trujan. Oh, so it's like doesn't even really affect anything that much in the Canana does then. Ah, well. Like I said, not really a topic that I have much of an opinion of. Whatever'll happen, will happen. Maybe even true. Look here, Scotty.
You little shit.
Can't just come in here with your shenanigans and be all like, because that's you right now. Just need you to know that. And the worst part is, I know that you know that. I think we actually do have a thing for this. Where is it? Not droplets. Oh, that causes some lag. No, brush size is too big. The particle effects need to be a lot smaller. Let's reduce those to like 100. And then for sparkles, we go for this. Oh, wow. Why are those sparkles so freaking huge? Give me sparkles of like 2. Or not. No, too large. Glitter. I didn't realize that there was a glitter one. I am shenaned. And will shenan again. Have a good night, Jess. I hope that you sleep well. Oh, wow, that is. All right, let's make the particle effects like that. Make the opacity smaller. All right, the opacity is too small now. My God, fine, we'll do it this way. There. Sparkles. Particles a little bit bigger. There we go. Not terrible, not flawless. Oh. Hold on, where's the button? My whole computer just stutter. I have a fair hand confused, so I'm confused. That's odd. Actually, no, Trujan, I was having a weird thing with Steam semi-recently as well. So, now that you say that, I have experienced something of the like as well to some degree. So I don't think you're alone in that. Is this too much Lunity or is this okay? I couldn't find an answer. It could be new, because I had this about 2 weeks ago. So this could be a new thing. So hold on to your hats, boys. I don't want petals. Sparkles are not exactly what I want either, and this is definitely going to need to be a new layer. Lunity, I don't think it takes a whole lot to make you look cute, just to be clear. No. We would need... Luna is hella cute. Thank you. Scotty knows what I'm talking about. To do a little bit of cleanup here because I don't like... No, I want this to happen on both thingies. Oh, I should have to... Hold on. Can't just be making copies. There. Remove this one. Remove that one. Remove that one. I don't want them too close together. I want them a little bit further away from the eye. There. There. Now if we do a duplication, we'll put it underneath. We'll do the filter blur. There. Now they all glow. But Will did good art. Nope. Wrong. Computer's trying to download a game with that. So I capped at 60. And my problem went away. Interesting. Still an odd thing to happen, though. Still shouldn't be happening as far as I'm concerned. You know, I might just be a simple lad, but maybe that shouldn't be happening. All right, now for the fun part. Shading, aka the not fun part. I'm sorry. I definitely locked you in place. Thank you. Right. I need to do this using the soft overlay. Lunity, are your hair, your hair tips glow in the dark? Download fast as the internet will allow me, and my M2 was screaming at me from the back seat of the car. Are you okay, Trujin? Do we need to call somebody? Not in this form. Okay, then I don't feel bad about giving them shadows then. But yeah, we'll have to reduce how strong it is, because otherwise it's a bit too strong. And that just doesn't look good. I knew I'd find another area that I missed eventually. The lightest little touch. There. Alright, maybe I've put the percentage down a little bit too much. Almost impossible to even notice the shadows on these. I'll have to do the drink at the very end. That's where I think I'm at it right now. It's just like, we'll do the drink at the end. And yes, don't worry, chat. I see it. Gosh dang it, and now I've gone quiet again. I enjoy that I have tried to give people like light advice, like, yeah, this is what you can do when you do art streams. I find you can do this, and then here I am just like not taking my own advice because you just get so focused on something. It's like, no, I want to get this done. So Will, I finally got one of the new experimental weapons in Generation 0. It's an AK that shoots any not round that isn't from a shotgun, or any round that isn't from a shotgun or a rocket launcher. The pistol, ammo, rifle, ammo, anything. The AK chambers. A5 PMG round is super fun. Very fun. What a strange weapon. A fantastic idea for a weapon, but a strange weapon. I like the concept of that, though. That's neat. Oh yeah, this is one of those situations where we do it differently. We do it this way. The power of that. There we go. Yeah, I think that's where we want to be right now, roughly. Yeah, we'll deal with the actual drink in a second right now. We're going down to... That's that. So now we go in here, and we go shadows. We do the same idea where we go up here and we go the soft. Perfect. And then we go along the spots to give them the nice things. I am starting to fade too. I don't know where my energy has gone lately. It's been very frustrating. Just like, oh yeah, you're just tired all the time. Just out of the blue, you were doing so great prior to, and now that's just gone. And it's like, I would prefer if it wasn't. And it's like, yeah, bud, that's what we all think. Yeah, all right, I'll talk to you later. It's like, oh, okay. Have you eaten too much sugar, young lad? No, actually. I've been eating relatively good. I haven't really had any sugar today. I've been specifically... Let's see, what did I have today? I had a bowl of pasta, like a wrap with egg and bacon and such in it, and like a salad. So it's just like, body, why? Body, why are we tired? And body staring at me like, how would I know? It's like, I would like you to know so that we can stop feeling this way. Which is why I'm starting to get a bit quiet, because it's like, I want to finish this, but I'm starting to feel that fatigue. So it's one of those, do I focus my energy on being entertaining, or do I focus my energy on getting this finished? It's like, ah! They say you should only have 36 grams. I mean, technically, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have less than that. But if you can help it, which obviously, you know, can be difficult. Since sugar's in basically everything. And I acknowledge the fact that the stuff that I'm saying has some degree of sugar in it, right? Like, it either has carbs, which will break down into sugar, or I'm sure has something in it that has sugar in it, but also, Lunady, are you okay with me not doing your fingernails? Or would you prefer having fingernails? It is completely fine if you're like, yeah, I want them, but I just need to know. No, but less than that is unhealthy. Yeah? Well, now I'm going to eat even less sugar than that, Trujan. You'll see. It's chibi. That doesn't answer my question. No need for fingernails. All right, there we go. Then in that case, this is our last thing. But of course, the toll must be paid. The server toll. So unfortunately, we have ads coming up, so we need to take a tiny little break. If you guys can, you're able to. I hope that you get up and stretch. Grab yourself something, grab yourself something. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Oh, came back just in time, and thank you, Trujan. I appreciate you doing the Googlin's. All right. Let's get this bad boy done. Was hoping I would get started on a second one, but holy heck. Energy levels are just nosediving right now. Let's see. Let's do the drink here. We go here. There. So I can grab. Just kind of going off what I'm given. And hello, Syrinx. How are you? I hope that you're doing well, my dude. Forgot that that's fingies. I have one of those like, oh, that's very kind of you, but I don't know how much consciousness I have left in me at the moment. So I'd say go and enjoy it yourself, my dude. They looked very delicious. So don't deny yourself the enjoyment of it. I couldn't eat another one. That sounds like quitter talk to me. No, that doesn't work. Let's try just with the hard. In order to make this work, I'd probably have to do like another layer on top of this. Like I'd have to make this its own. Right, and I didn't do it on the... I did do it on its own. It could be up here. Excuse me. Ooh. As you are. Thank you, Scotty. I appreciate that. Not flawless, but I'll allow it regardless. And just below that, there we go. And then at the very bottom, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but gosh dang it, I'm going to try. It's just a layer of this super... almost like reddish brown. Right, there is actually an outside layer because we're on our own right now. Need to be a little bit careful about that. Again, need to remember that we're in our own little ecosystem and we need to be careful with these things. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. It's got a nice mistiness to it. And then somehow amongst that, I also need to add Hey, Agent, how's it going? Okay, and we're gonna have to, like... This is where the soft erase is probably gonna come in, because they're just kind of disappearing into the drink. Getting a new firearm tomorrow? Nice. Congrats on the new firearm. There, and then we're gonna add just a bit. That's that one. So I did add a little bit. Oh, it's got to be this thing specifically. Yeah. Just like the littlest bit in little spots here. And then we do this one again. It's a non-firing revolver. Interesting. And hello, Lilac. Welcome. I hope that you're doing well today. All right. I think that's as complicated of a drink I've ever drawn before. My goodness. Part of me wants to just go around and just frick with the edges a little bit. Just lightly mess with them. Yeah, we'll deal with the finger thing in a second. Knock, knock. Who's there? It's Agent. Somebody's not letting him in. Don't know why you guys keep not having the door open. Keep telling you it's an open door policy. Stop it. There. Not flawless, but I think it reads a little bit better. Now I just need to make sure that that's cleared, that we don't have... What part is that specifically? Ah. It's more polite to knock. I suppose you're right. I think that's a fair statement to make. And have a good lurk. Let's see. All right, I'm going to call that drink done. I will not be taking any further questions, my goodness. There is a thing that we're still missing. God, my layers are just a mess. Syrinx banned. I said no further questions. And you asked a question. I don't think I can make this. Make the nose work. And then we'll just accept the situation as it is. And that's why you're getting banned. I don't know where the difficulty... I don't know where the confusion is coming from here. I'm sure she would, but that wasn't part of that wasn't the thing that she asked for. She asked for this, so we're giving her this. Let's get rid of that purple. Let's make sure that that purple's also gone. There we go. I think we're done. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. Oh, just one of those days today, isn't it? Just a sleepy, tired day. Sounds like a Saturday to me, honestly. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way, Scotty. Hold on. Not quite done. I realize I didn't give the ears the justice that they needed. Where is the... There it is. No, sorry. I thought we were on the fingertips again. All right, now we're good. Save. PNG. And I will send that over to Luna D unless she has any kind of changes that she would like to make to it. Again, it has that freaking line in Discord. Why? I don't understand. I have the settings set very high. Gasping for air as if it's gone to a marathon. It's how I feel right now, not the big boss. Today is a day that I thought I was going to be like, yeah, I think I'm semi-well rested. I think I'm in a pretty good position, all things considered. But, like, I am tuckered. Okay, looking at it in the browser when you open it up from... Oh, I'm seeing... Nope, hold on. I'm seeing mistakes. Hold on. Hang on a second. Nope. Delete. I have made some goofs. It's not done yet. Don't like the way that looks. And the shadow doesn't go all the way. Right here. Along the cheek. And it floats off kind of badly right here. So let's make sure that's rounded. There. Okay. Now I think it's okay. Still feel like the shadows are kind of off though, or maybe they're just too strong. I guess that's just the nature of dealing with dark hair specifically, so. All right. Tossing it your way, Lunity. There you go. Again, I hate that the thing is showing those that little outline, but if you actually like click on it and then go to open in browser, it looks fine. So it's like, all right, I'm going to be okay with it. I'm going to accept that that's a thing that happens and I'm going to move on with my life. Oh, but with that, I think we're done. Oh, one of those nights just... it just is what it is. I'll try to take it easy tonight, and then tomorrow I'll get my butt back in gear. And with that, let's go find somebody to raid. Oh, wait, I have a target. I have a certain pickle-themed dragon that we can go raid. And we shall. Never happy with their work. Dang right, Scotty. If we ever are, then we've plateaued in a negative-like way. So we're not going to do that. So instead, we're going to go ahead and go on over to Lunella. Lunella is currently streaming Genshin Impact. She is a lovely dragon-themed VTuber with many a pickle innuendo and redeems and such. So that's where we're going to go. So if you're subscribed, please use the top raid message. If you are not subscribed, please use the bottom raid message. All right, everybody. 19 of you, you absolute legends. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Very much appreciated. I'm going to say my outro and then I am done for the night because I feel like I'm going to go and nod off in my chair and that's no good. So, everybody, thank you so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. Hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it have to be for you. I hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it have to be for you, I hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Lunella's, and I will hopefully see you guys sometime next week. Until then, bedbreads and sleepyheads, have yourselves a great weekend, and I will see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye-bye.